All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Palladium World Book, Riff's World Book 5, Triax and the NGR. We already spoke about the background of the NGR. Now we're going to talk about the O.C.C.s that are given in this book. And really, I only going to look at 3 because it tells us all of the aspects of this book and why it's different and why the NGR is the coalition, only stronger, better, faster, and easier to swallow.
The core values of #RPGate and any good tabletop group are escapism, not representation, entertainment over activism, and natural, organic inclusion, not forced diversity. Please follow that QR code or refer to the description below for the link to the charity we support, which is the Wounded Warrior Project. Thursdays and Saturdays, you can watch the Dirty Casuals on twitch.tv/Legion of Myth. Fridays and Sundays, you can watch the Friday Night Chill Stream and RPG Digest on our YouTube and Rumble channels. Please leave us a comment with your thoughts and experiences, and if you like our gaming content, please be sure to subscribe to Legion of Myth.
All right, here we are. Now, we're going to look at 3 O.C.C.s that are representative of what is in this book. The Power Armor Commando of the NGR military, the Euro Juicer, different than the regular juicer, and every blue-haired person's favorite word, the Gypsy. So we're going to check that out right now. First, we're going to look at the Power Armor Commando because this is the frontline death dealers of the NGR army. And that is 64 Power Armor Commando. The PA Commando is a specialist in the use of combat power armor, explosives, and heavy weapons. He's a skilled operator of all man-sized power armor, as well as having a familiarity with most robot vehicles. In most cases, the job of the Power Armor Commando is to get in, do the job, and get out. Remember, they are commandos. They're not infantry. They go in, murder, death, kill, and get out before the enemy knows what happened. When the enemy arrives to see what happened, all they see is all their dead friends. That's what commandos do. And these guys do it well. They are not dumb. They're not weak. They're not slow. They are the epitome of humans. IQ 11, ME 12, PS 14, PP 14 or higher. This is required to take this O.C.C. They are not joking around. That is a whole lot of stat requirements, and it's a reason for it. These guys are monsters. You got your basic skill stuff, plus 20, plus 30%, on average, a little higher than a lot of O.C.C.s get, but these guys get really intense training, hardcore training. I mean, these are Navy SEALs, Green Berets, combat controllers, all roll into one. That's what these guys are. They're everything. They're your Swiss Army knife of killing machines, and they love doing it. What kind of equipment do they get? We're gonna look at some of this equipment. This is crazy. Any man-sized power armor, including all T-Series armor, X-10A Predator, X-60 Flanker, X-535 Jagger, and X-545 Super Jaeger, and the X-1000 Ultimax. Now, you know what? Those sound really cool. Which one is the coolest sounding to you, Max?
I like the X-545 Super Jagger, and I'm saying J because I'm American and we pronounce our J's.
I get you. But remember, it is German.
I don't care.
So
I'm reading in English.
Okay.
I don't say jalapeno. It's jalapeno.
Okay, that's great. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the X-545 Super. I'm gonna say Jaeger, Super Jaeger, and they have a beautiful table of robots and power armor. Where is it? Gargoyle technology. No one cares. Gargoyles are stupid.
Wait, you can play a gargoyle?
Yeah. For some reason, they have a gargoyle as something that you can actually do. Where are we? Where's the 545 mini tank? Combat vehicles, cyborgs, power armor. Here we go. X-545 Super Hunter. Here it says Hunter, which is, English for Jaeger. Jaeger is German for Hunter. So we have page 60. Okay.
Entschuldigen Sie, ein sprechen Sie kein Deutsch.
There it is. More commonly known as the armored Jaeger. The armored Jaeger or super hunter is a larger but much more heavily armored version of the Jaeger infantry robot. This is a robot. The robot has been in service for the last 6 years and has proven itself to be reliable as its smaller, faster brother. The one-man bot is designed to be quick and powerful infantry defense weapon. It is the super hunter that will stand its ground to fight advancing enemy troops while NGR troops retreat or reposition themselves. The super hunter has both anti-personnel and anti-armor weapon systems. This is it. Turn that down.
Looks pretty plain.
Yeah, I mean, well, remember this is a early book. So
Okay, fair enough.
So let's see about the
What are those
MDC.
two big titty guns?
That's too close. We're gonna look at that.
Okay.
Those are like particle weapons, but 500 MDC in the main body. Ion cannon, 2 of them in the chest. Those are ion cannons. Those are good. It gives let's see here, main body 500, and then there's the reinforced pilots compartment, which is 150. This is actually taken from Robotech had this a lot, where you had a reinforced pilots compartment because human life was very important to,
So not the coalition.
not the coalition, but to Robotech and the NGR.
That's kind of like this, the rebels and the Empire in Star Wars mentality. The Empire just made a whole ton of TIE fighters. Sure, they're fast,
made out of tissue paper.
Yeah,
Crappy shields, but super fast and maneuverable. Same thing with the Zentradi, tissue paper mech, but not the NGR. The NGR care about you, and they're willing to pay your retirement.
Dude, I'm moving. Forget the coalition. I'm out. I'm already flying. How do I speak German? Somebody teach me.
Teach me German.
Well, I'm sorry, it's Euro.
Look at those ion cannons. Here they are. 2 large protrusions from the lower chest area are ion cannons. Both can be angled in 30 degrees, all directions. Primary purpose, anti-gargoyle/giant. Gargoyles are between 12 and 20 feet tall.
Okay.
Most of them. Mega damage, 1d4 times 10 per single blast, but if you use both of them and aim at the same person, you get 2d4 times 10. And equal to the number of combined hand-to-hand, usually 4 to 8. Remember, if you have power armor skills or giant robot skills, you will get more attacks per round when you're in the robot, because that's what you're trained in. Shoulder missile launchers, forearm mini missile launchers, vibro sword, 2 of them. Lower leg mini missile launchers, flamethrowers for when, I guess, you ran out of missiles and you decide to go vibro day. You can do flamethrowers too. Hand-to-hand combat does mega damage, obviously, because robot stuff does that. And if you have specifically Hunter Jaeger combat training, this is what you get. More +2 to strike, +3 to parry, +2 to dodge, roll with impact, +1 action at levels 1, 3, 6, and 10. Sensor systems, telescopic, laser, passive night vision, thermal imaging, infrared, ultraviolet, polarization, everything else common in robots. That is an awesome thing. And you can start with that. You start with that as a power armor commando. This is a giant robot, and you can have it. Here you go.
For only $9.99.
Only $9.99. Or continuing payments of possibly your life for 20 years.
Okay. I'm in number 2.
There's that. So the army of the NGR, they're power armor, robots, giant robots, tanks. I didn't see a whole lot of planes going in there, but they love their infantry. And their infantry loves killing folk, and they're good at it. But what about the small team? I mean, sure, power armor commandos are great, but power armor is big. Power armor is bulky, but it's noisy. What about the small team? Well, they need to be superhuman as well. But like I said, unlike the coalition, the NGR likes their citizens a little more. So they don't want to kill them. So they took juicer technology, watered it down a little bit so it doesn't kill you in 4 years.
Only in what, 10?
No, if you go clean in 10 years or less, there is a 0% chance you're going to die and a 0% chance of side effects.
Are they really juicers then?
They're kind of juicers. We're going to take a look at them right now. Kind of juicers. Here we go. The Euro juicer. Now, the difference between a Euro juicer and a regular juicer is that unlike the regular juicer, where all aspects of your body and possibly mind are augmented to the point where it's going to burn out your meat suit in just a handful of years, the Euro juicer focuses on a single aspect, what you actually need to do your job better, and enhances that. For example,
Quick question. Do they look like Eastern European Olympians in the 1980s?
I'm going to go say yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes. Now, you have the same system as a juicer. You have the same biocomp, you have the same nanites, you have a drug dispenser and a medical unit. You have that, but it's much more specific. You have to choose what you want. Choose what you get. There are these categories: physical enhancement, speed enhancement, mental enhancement, and healing enhancement. Now, none of these will be as good, even though they're focused, won't be as good as the juicer version. But there's an added benefit. This can be changed for future missions. For example, if you are juiced up for physical enhancement, but this next op that we're planning for right now, it's going to happen in 3 months, but we need people who are fast and silent, not strong and burly. You can take out the programming for physical enhancement and put in the programming for speed enhancement. You have to wait 3 months in between, but after 3 months, you can change.
Is it a different chemical regimen?
Yeah, it's a different chemical regimen that augments a different part of your physicality, and they're interchangeable. You can do that. Sure, you need some time. You need some foresight, some planning, but it can be done. You can alter the juice in your character to instead go from strength to speed to healing to mental endurance to all 5 of them. Follow the rules for changing, and you can change it. I love it. And you know what? As a matter of fact, German people love their drugs. Seriously, they have so much designer drugs, and the side effects are so much better than all the other drugs in all the other books. They make drugs so people will use them and not die. That's great. This like here's the designer drugs. And cool thing is, you can use designer drugs with the Euro juicer system, and you won't die. There could be side effects, but you won't die from them. That's great. Used in moderation, just like all drugs, used in moderation. This one right here, Boingo. Each dose lasts 24 plus 2d6 hours. Guess what? You just eliminated fatigue from your vocabulary. You literally don't know the meaning of the word. You cannot sleep for 24 plus 2d6 hours. And you get a +1 on initiative. So you got a long assignment. You don't got time to bleed. You don't got time to sleep. You just got to keep rucking.
Can we not call it Boingo?
You can call it whatever you want. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. You don't want to sleep. You don't have to sleep. And you don't get addicted to it unless you do it several times in a week or several times in a day. And then you're addicted. But until then, you're fine. Crash. This is a powerful combination of drugs that gives the user a feeling of power, strength, and invincibility. A feeling of invincibility, that's psychological, but it actually does give you power. Plus 1d4 times 10, plus 10 to SDC, plus 10 physical endurance, and all appropriate bonuses. That means your hit points go up. That means your save versus coma death goes up, your poison resistance goes up, your magic resistance goes up, plus 6 to strength, plus 6 to speed, plus an extra action because why not? Just pile on, right? This is great. Plus 8 to save versus horror factor because you're the real monster here. In your mind anyway. So you're not scared of some like, it looking bastard in the sewer. No, I just won't go in the sewer, or I'll just piss on him and throw a grenade down there. That's fine too. That's someone who is on crash would think of. That's something they would think of. Lots of drugs, do lots of stuff, and none of it is going to kill you.
Wait, what's plan B? What's plan B?
Plan B?
Scroll.
There is no plan B. Plan
Scroll down.
What?
Scroll
Oh,
down.
no. It's Psych B. Psych B.
Oh, Psych B. Okay. So
Like,
you scrolled by it so
nothing.
fast. I was like, wait, what?
I said these drugs won't kill you. They won't.
Okay, go.
They
You can
won't do
keep
that
moving
either.
on.
This is for psionic and non-psionic stuff. It's special drugs they found that affect psionics, but the side effects, the temporary side effects while you're on it, like being high, is more detrimental than the bonuses that psychics get by using it.
There's an added benefit to this book, and I'm being serious when I say this, even though it's not going to sound like it. It's making me laugh more than
Okay.
some of the other ones, and
It
but
could
in
be
a
my
good way, not
presentation.
laugh at, but kind of just like, okay, I see what you're doing here. You know.
Yeah. Now we get to our favorite O.C.C. of the day, the Gypsy. And you know why I chose it.
I know why you chose it.
Whatever one thought of the pre-Rifts gypsies, the nomads of Rifts Earth are completely different lot. About 50% of the gypsies are human, 40% are DBs, and 10% are supernatural monsters or aliens. Gypsies are wanderers who have no place they call home, and many don't have any idea of their heritage. They are most common in Central Europe, Romania, Western Russia, other old Slavic countries, but can be found in Greece and other Mediterranean countries as far east as Mongolia and northern China. Now, gypsies are clannish. They don't really have a society outside of their family or clan. And rules between clans vary quite a bit. But
Similar to the real world.
Yeah. So what's so good about being a gypsy? I don't know. Well, there's the gypsy thief. I knew you're gonna laugh at that one. Physical prowess of 12 or higher, high IQ, MA, and P are helpful, but they're only you have to be nimble. That's basically it. You have to be nimble. You're a thief. I understand. You don't want a clumsy Butterfingers thief. I get it. I get it. That doesn't seem like it's a great thing. That seems like it's a really bad version of a city rat, right? They get some skills. I'll give you that much. Six other O.C.C. related skills. And secondary skills, they get 3.
That's it. Well, Rifts
That's it.
doesn't give a lot of secondary skills.
No, they don't only get 3. And the standard equipment is garbage. But then there's the gypsy wizard thief. Still thieves now. Calm down. They're still going to steal from you, but they're going to use magic doing it. So what kind of superpowers do they get from their abilities? Sense ley lines and magical energy. Okay. Gypsy ley line walker. I can dig it. Read ley lines, ley line transmission, ley line phasing, initial spell knowledge. At level 1, they get these spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 spells. And can select a total of 4 additional spells from levels 1 through 4. So 20 spells. They get 20 spells. That's a pretty good number. That is nice. Learning new spells. Additional spells and rituals of any magic level can be learned and or purchased at any time, regardless of the character's experience level. Just like a ley line walker, and unlike a mystic or whatever, they actually know how magic works, understand the science behind it, so they can learn spells from formula, from books or scrolls or whatever. The mystic, it's instinctual magic. They go up a level, they can choose more spells then. But they can't learn some just from studying. But these gypsies can. Bonus to magic, PPE wizard, 2d4 times 10. I believe a ley line walker is 2d6 times 10. If I remember correctly, they get 2d4 times 10 plus their PE attribute. IQ 10, ME of 12. That's it. Only 50% of wizard thieves are literate in any language because they just need to be able to read spell formulas, and that's it. They don't have to read words. Shut up with you and your words.
Well, it probably could be oral. I mean, if the gypsies, a lot of oral
Sure,
tradition.
yeah, a lot of oral history in Gypsy, so they could do that as well. Gypsy seer. Gypsy seer may call himself a fortune teller, but he or she is much more. They're a variation on the mystic. Gross. Exactly why this variant mystic is common only among the gypsies of Europe and the oracles of China remains a mystery. Like the traditional mystic, this character possesses both psionic and magic powers. The character is born with these powers, so the seer needs no formal education and does not study magic. As young as an age of 5, the psionic powers start to manifest themselves. After puberty around 14, the gypsy seer will suddenly know some magic spell, including the oracle spell. Well, let's see what they get. Sense supernatural evil. Okay, that's a good early warning system. I love it. It's only 300 feet, but it's better than nothing. Read palms. now you're starting to get into,
Lore.
Gypsy thief territory, because I don't believe in that gunk. Other more common psychic powers: automatic to a seer, clairvoyance, object read, presence sense, sixth sense, see aura, mind block, not just regular mind block, auto defense, and hypnotic suggestion. These are not bullcrap powers. Those are useful. Magic powers. At level 1 experience, the character knows Oracle, Exorcism, See the Invisible, and Death Trance. Those are defensive and out of combat useful spells, especially the Oracle spell. And of course, Exorcism and Death Trance, obviously. Learning new spells. The seer intuitively knows a couple of new spells as he reaches each new level of experience. Second level learns tongues and one spell of choice from levels 1 or 2. Third level, Eyes of Thoth, which makes you the ability to read anything, and one spell choice from levels 1 and 2. And it goes on and on. As you go up in level, you get more. At level 8 and each subsequent level of experience afterward, you can select 2 new spells from spell levels 1 through 8. So this means you are barred from any spells above level 8. Because you can't learn it on your own. You only get it when you go up a level, and you can't get that at any level. So just like mystics in North America, they are hampered in both sides. Sure, they're psionic and magic, but they're not great at either one. So those are the Gypsy O.C.C.s. Now, I understand why a lot of people say it's not politically correct calling them gypsies. Well, you know what? I don't know what to tell you, man. This book
not
was
only
what,
that,
85?
but as somebody who knows a bunch of gypsies, most of them don't care.
Most of them don't care if you call them gypsies. Now, they may care if you say you were gypped. They may care then. But gypsy is fine. And back in 1985, it was even more fine.
Well, what year was this book written? Was that book written?
I believe it was 85.
No, Rifts wasn't even out in 85.
Oh, no, you're right. You're 93 to 97, I'm going to say. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Yeah, I mean, it's 5, so it's going to be an old one, yeah.
Where's my time? Where's my date? Oh, it doesn't have the date stamp on here?
So I pulled out Triax 2 because I actually have that one. And on page 164, it seems, or 163, whatever. Oh, Final says everything saying start at 159. I guess 159. Yeah, new NGR aircraft. So a lot of aircraft in this book, in the Triax 2 book. And there was a suggestion in chat that you cover this next week, except for this is the last episode of this year.
This is it.
Next week, Kevin, Simbita, and Sean Owen Robertson, who make the game, are going to be here to talk about the TMNT Kickstarter. And then we're taking December off of this show. The Friday show will still go on, but Heathen Dog's not involved in that one. So that we have time to kind of defrag a little bit and prepare for next year. But it's a possibility for next year.
All right. Before we end this, I wanted to look at the cyborg soldier, because NGR has taken board technology to the next level.
Yes, there we go. Now we're talking my class.
I knew you'd like that. See, in North America and other parts of the world, human technology, the idea is you take the brain, the spine, maybe part of the stomach, a lung, whatever, and you put it into a cyborg body. NGR's got this stuff down. Brain transplants are something done in the back of a truck. They actually take out your brain, put it into a robot body,
Spock,
and you're 100%. And they can keep that body alive artificially, hitting it with electrical jolts on the muscles to keep them firm and stop them from atrophying. Keep it alive on life support for as long as you're in this maybe 30-foot tall robot that now moves like a man because there's a man in it. And when you're done, they can put you back in your body. It's a brain transplant, man. It's great.
Wow, that's very Zen Regelin.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And you can have 4 arms like this dude right here. Look at this dude. He's got 4 arms.
Can I be that the Octo dude from Spider-Man?
Yeah. Doc Ock.
There you go. Yeah, him.
Yeah, Doc Ock. So those are the main O.C.C.s of the NGR, and hope you can get a feel for what you're playing by looking at these 3 examples. So what do we have for chat?
All right. Again, not too many. Second plays a normal dinosaur in Rift, so a gargoyle isn't a shock.
I'm going to get into gargoyles in the next video, and they are gross. And this right here I love, because this is a C-Lab 2021 reference, Adrian Barbobot. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, look it up.
I don't remember. Well, hey, Heathen Dog has a video covering C-Lab 2021 that gives him a butt.
I do.
They do not like your not review. They don't like your commentary on that video, though, which is funny because you're a fan of C-Lab 2021.
I'm a fan. I love it.
I love the first season. After the main actor, the voice actor died, it's like, yeah, that's right. Tickle bitty guns. That's what those are.
That's what but they were kind of low, so it's grandma guns.
They're grandma. I was thinking the same thing. They're grandma guns. This is why I'm saying that this book makes me laugh more. But Euro Juicer sounds like a kitchen appliance.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. But it's actually really good because you can take an O.C.C. of say, the Power Armor Commando, and also get a juicer system to augment something. So it's like having 1.5 O.C.C.s. It's pretty good.
And then finally, Rift's Earth, let's survive. NGR, we're going to pump you up.
That's exactly right. Yes, they love their drugs and they love their enhancement, and it shows.
Alrighty, there we go. Oops, I already did that one.
No. So Flaley, he may get banned for this. A Euro juicer weasel. That would be the most horrifying thing. You wouldn't actually see the weasel. You would see a blur. You wouldn't know it's a weasel even after you're dead. It moves too fast.
Okay, somebody on Rumble is speaking your language. So let me read this. The hashtag Coalition States is right. Hashtag prove me wrong. Promised immunity for any humans that want to debate me on the CS resolve to make the Earth safe for humans again. Don't let hashtag Aaron Tarn mislead you about the Coalition States.
Yep, I'm 100% behind that. Aaron Tarn is a blight on our children. It's awful. See, her mind is so open, her brain fell out. She doesn't understand that this world is under siege every day, constantly. She lives in this bubble of rose petals and goodness because of her little boy toy, Mr. Thorpe. And I hate her. Hate her dead.
So if you are a fan of the Coalition States, or even if you're not a fan of the Coalition States, like, subscribe, and share. And I think I'm going to have to talk to Kevin next week when he's here and say, Kevin, you need to write the Coalition States as more evil. We're unfortunately getting people improperly indoctrinated here.